guys, welcome back to another episode of Inspired to Transform. My name is Whitney Akinyi. If you're new here, please do hit the subscribe button, like, share, leave a comment, turn the post notifications on, and yes, do all those things YouTubers tell you to do. Woo! I have some massive energy today. It's been a minute. I had a very tough week, but I feel fresh. Okay, nimetoka kuoga pia tu sahi, but I feel so damn fresh. So last week, I shot a video on mental clarity, but I deleted it due to my ignorance. But we learn. Iliuma, kabidi nizoe, so I'm here to repeat that video. I swear, this is take 10. Because on that day, I had so many technical issues. You know, when YouTubers used to say, I couldn't upload the video due to technical issues. I thought it was like, the Wi-Fi. Okay, mostly it's just Wi-Fi, but kumbe the other technical issues that come, like deleting the actual video, utadu. Kama huna content ya kupewa say, what you gonna do? It's basically freedom from ambiguity and having clearness of perception. And mental clarity is something that's really overlooked. Because sometimes there are days you feel like, I'm so tired, like I can't even. And it's not that fatigue for the physical fatigue, it's more of the mental fatigue. Other days you're just like, I am so agitated. You get agitated by the smallest of things. Sometimes you're just like, I can't deal. Like I can't deal with anyone, I can't deal with anything right now. I just want to drop everything and just go on a vacation. Those times when you feel like that and you want to go on a vacation, you don't have money. Wait, I don't want to be reserved because I'm talking about serious stuff. Honestly, I'll just be myself. Yeah, I'll be myself. I'm really cocky. I'm really funny. I have very funny jokes. Please, Churchill, if you can see this, I'm funny, I promise you. As I was saying, lack of mental clarity is really something that we need to look into. And it comes in various forms. Those days you're just feeling fatigued, you're overwhelmed by the smallest of things. You have constant anxiety, depression, and high levels of stress. You get so tired of basically nothing. Those times when you just feel stuck, you're so disorganized, like you just wake up and your mind is all over the place. You're easily distracted. Like there's so many signs that you lack mental clarity, but we often overlook all these signs in the name of, maybe I'm just tired, or I'll get better. It gets better. I know I'll be better tomorrow. I know it's just a phase, or I know, all those things we say. But in the real sense, this is something that should really be looked into and understood with depth. Because if you don't have mental clarity, then you don't have a clear vision of your purpose, your future, of what you want relationship-wise, financial-wise, business-wise, career-wise. Like, it's all a hula baloo up in your brains because there's no calmness, there's no solitude? No, there's no tranquility within you. Like you don't have inner peace because of all these things that are messing up with your head. And what I can say is, for the longest time, I've battled with anxiety. And it made my, when you're so anxious, I read that, the 7 chakras, there's a chakra that's located in your stomach. So when it's not balanced, then you don't have inner peace, you get the anxiety and whatnot. And it ultimately leads to you having ulcers, for example, or this stomach diseases. To mitigate all this, you need to first and foremost determine what matters in your life as of now. Is it your career? Is it your health? Is it your finances? Is it what is it that you're most passionate about? What is it that you enjoy most? What is it that keeps you going in this life of ours? What is it that puts a smile on your face? You need to be able to identify what really matters for you. There's a difference between what society deems as important and what you deem as important. You need to be able to sieve that, filter that, and identify what is most important to you. What's your passion and what's your purpose in life? The only way you get to understand and identify your life's purpose is through trying, experimenting. Like, experiment as much as you can. Try. Because, in doing that, you get to realize that, oh, okay, so I don't like this. This is what I prefer. If you go out and eat sushi, like, I've never had sushi because I just feel like I won't like it. I just feel like yuck. I just can't. So I don't know if I like sushi or not because I've not allowed myself to go through that experience of eating sushi. You get me? So once you take yourself through the process of, okay, so I want to be a radio presenter. I'm going to force issues. I'm going to show up. Are there any auditions that I need to go to? I'm going to show up. Am I going to do recordings of myself? I'm going to do it. Am I going to start a podcast just for people to see what I'm capable of? Yes. But then through that, you get to realize, wait, I just really don't like this whole radio presenter thing. Because now you've got to realize that, were you really chasing the dream of becoming a radio presenter, or were you just infatuated by the whole situation because you liked how Adele talks, you like how Kalechi Mumo is, you like this, you like that? So was it all just an infatuation, or was it the truth from your inner core? Those are questions that you need to ask yourself. Second thing, create space around you. The mind in itself attracts what you give it. That's why they say you are an average of the 5 people you walk with. Or, show me your friends and I'll show you your character. Because your mind picks things from your surrounding. And when your surrounding in itself is not clean and clear and neat and tidy, then that's how your mind is going to be. If you want to do everything, you'll give 10% to this, 30% to that, 40% to this. And that's the result you're going to get. But live one day at a time. Honestly, just live one day at a time. It'll reduce so much pressure that we put on ourselves. We're really in a hurry to succeed. And my dad once told me, don't be in a hurry to be a nobody. Let me repeat that. Do not be in a hurry to be a nobody. Allow yourself to go through that process that everyone else goes through before they make it. Because success isn't an overnight thing. And, sometimes you say, life is unfair because I feel like I'm better than this person. How come I'm not getting the recognition that this person is getting? But then, newsflash, life is not fair, for one. 2, it is the people who show up and step up who get better and faster results as opposed to the talented. It's not about the talent. It's about your grit, your resilience, and you showing up. Like, you need to show up constantly. Yes, and consistently. Fourth thing, eliminate distractions. And that's really in line with do one thing at a time. And once you eliminate distractions, you're able to strengthen your focus, hence valuing your time. Because once you've decided, okay, so at this, let me give you an example. At 7 a.m. every morning, I'll be reading a book for 30 minutes. So you've already created a time block for your day. You've dedicated 30 minutes a day to doing one particular thing. And that will create a massive ripple effect in the long run. So once you're able to, 1, eliminate distraction, 2, you strengthen your focus, 3, you have a higher value in your time. Because if I come to you and tell you, let's do something else at that particular time at 7 a.m., I kid you not, the mind will literally develop a defense mechanism because that's my time. That's my valuable time that I have created, that I have set aside for my personal development. That is the time I've created aside to grow myself. Do you get me? So I will not allow you to come into my space and change all that. Especially during this period that we are at quarantine, it should be quarantine. Like, you're indoors. What is it that you're doing? What skill are you developing? Be happy. This is the time you have to relax, bond with family, and not stress about, oh, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I tend to believe every single thing happens for a reason. So look for the positive in the negative. This is the time that you have to re-strategize, business-wise, career-wise. Like you wanted to start a YouTube channel. This is the perfect time to start. Start wherever you are, however you can. There's no limitation, just start. The problem is not really starting, but staying consistent. So just get it started. And if it's something you're really passionate about, you're going to follow through. Trust your gut. Don't think about an idea for way too long, because sometimes ideas have their time. You may be thinking about an idea for 1 year, then someone definitely has thought about your idea, and they're going to act on it, and then you're going to see them and you're like, I have the same idea. Yeah, you have it, but you've let it build inside you. You're not sharing it to the world. That's the problem. With that having been said and done, thank you so much for watching this video up until here. If you still haven't, please nakuona. If you haven't, subscribe, like, share, leave a comment. Bless someone out there with this. They need to hear this. And I'll be back with more videos. Thank you very much.